Well, Matt, I'm having a day, and I am going to be upfront with you. I'm going to be picking my final picks as we go because today fucking sucks.
Oh,
Okay,
one of those days, huh?
that's where we're at. That's where we're at for
Don't
today.
let that happen. Don't let it happen.
It
I'll be
happened,
honest.
brother. It happened, brother. So just to give you a quick background, traffic has been so bad that last week for those of you who don't know, I go early. I've always been going early. I leave my house at like 5:45, 6 o'clock. Even leaving that early is just awful traffic, like over an hour, hour 15. So long story short, I tried to alter my work schedule where I would prep my show at home and then come in, see my boys and leave around like 7:30 instead. That failed miserably. So today I reverted back to my old schedule to go back into work earlier at 5:30 instead of 6 because believe it or not there is a massive difference with 15 minutes when it comes to traffic. I did it. I saw the math on the map. It works. So that's what had happened today and get in my car 5:20, Matt,
Mm-hmm.
not 5:30. I was a
Yep.
good boy, got in at 5:20, turned on the car, didn't fucking turn on.
Oh no.
Neat. Let me try again. Didn't turn on.
No.
Try again. Didn't fucking turn on. Just won't turn over.
Ugh.
I back up my wife's Jeep, angle it in the driveway awkwardly. Mind you, 5:20, 5:30 in the morning. Fish out jumper cables, try not to fucking electrocute myself because I've never done it before. But you can look up a YouTube video and it's pretty
Yeah.
easy. Uh, then I open my battery, or I go to unfold the flap over my battery, and one of the positive prod thing, I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever you call it, is just clearly it's corrosion all over it, like battery acid. I'm like, oh, this thing's fucked, isn't it?
Oh no.
So I have to wait till 6 o'clock to call AAA because they don't send out text until technicians until 6 o'clock. Get that order in at 6:01. They don't get to me till 7:30. Mind you, I'm trying to prep a fucking radio show
Mm-hmm.
that airs at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing script writing. I'm putting the show together. All the commercials. It's a new month. Brand new commercials need to go in October 1st. I, I sit in an hour and a half of traffic. I don't get in until 9:15 and have to fire off all that prep at 9:15, 9:20, and the show airs at 10. I've been nonstop this entire morning. That's
Oh
where I'm
God.
at. Battery was replaced. Thank you, AAA. $217 later. And here we are. Now I have my bowl of slop and I need to make my fucking picks and eat because I've had a bowl of cereal today.
That's what I've had. What an omen. I love the omen. I'm sorry. I love the car troubles. I hope you have them every weekend. You know why?
Oh,
Every
fuck off.
Wednesday. Because last Wednesday you had a car that wouldn't start. 4 in 1 week for you.
Yeah, yeah.
4 in 1 week for me. I hope your car doesn't start every Wednesday. I hope you have car troubles every Wednesday. Just maybe
No,
not like at that time.
this now this thing's buzzing.
A big omen guy. I'm a big omen guy.
So yeah, luckily my wife didn't need a battery. She was just like leaving the battery on too long. It's like a dope. Um,
Wait, is that what happened to your car?
no, mine was
Oh,
fried. Mine was
it was
completely. The
just
guy
completely.
said was just like, yeah, this is dead. And I'm pretty sure it was the original car battery, and mine's a 2017,
Yeah.
which is way too long to have a battery. Um, so there we are. That's it. So that's where I'm at. So I have my three picks in. I need two more picks. So
You'll make them live. It's a vibe show. It's a vibe
I'm
show.
looking at the card right now, and yeah, I'm literally going on vibes as I'm eating my slop, buffalo cauliflower slop,
Ooh,
and
this
we're gonna get through this. But the good news is, Matt, is that we finally had ourselves a week, didn't we?
We sure did, buddy. What a week it was. Just yeah, everything. The only thing we lost was a double like that we had on Tampa, and that almost came back and hit. They did their best to try and make that a game and make it happen. And I honestly thought we were going to get there with Tampa. I really did, and we fell a little short, but competitive game. We'll take that. If you're going to lose, we were in the ballpark, so 4-1 for each of us last week, Tuck, and boy did we need it. And we were texting Sunday night, just like it was like a breath of fresh air for us, like all the time we've put into this, and like back to the drawing board, back to the drawing board. Um, that was nice. It was nice to put up a 4-1 and hopefully hit our stride here and keep the momentum going. Although this card sucks.
Yeah, you think?
Hate this
Well, I'm
card.
looking at the is this week 4 or 5? This is
We're
5,
on
right?
5 now. Yep.
Yeah. Um,
Which is crazy. Talk about the it's already flying by.
I'm looking at it and I was had a vibe for Monday Night Football.
Mhm.
But I see that's one of your likes.
Are
So,
you against it or on it?
oh, I was leaning that way as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. All right. Well, yeah, give us a quick recap of our very successful week because we were due.
Yeah, let's talk about it. All right, week 4. Hey, Pats -5.5. After they
Feeling
went
big.
down quick, never in doubt after that. My God, they
Feeling-
stepped on the gas. You felt it. Keep feeling those Pats vibes, buddy. I like what you're doing. Hitting in there again. Nice win with the Pats. Not really ever in question after the first 5 minutes of that
No,
game.
no.
Lions -8.5 was a double like on the show, and we prevailed there. Double digit win, like we said, we felt comfortable with. So nice win right there. The Bucks, we just talked about that, was our one loss on a double like, so that one was out. Texans, Titans, under 38.5, 26-0 Texans. That game never felt like it was going over. That was a great play from you from the start. Good call there. And then Jags +3.5 outright win in San Francisco. So another nice play by you there. So 4-1 for you on the week. For myself, I had the Rams -3, and I'll tell you what, best bets were not going well. And geez, I did feel a little lucky to win that one. The Adonai Mitchell crossing the goal line, dropping the ball at the 1, fumbling it out of bounds to the back of the end zone for a touchback. But sometimes those are the breaks we need to switch things around. So we got lucky. Then Stafford hits Tutu Atwell for an 88-yard touchdown to cover that spread. I was running around my house like I was actually sweating at that point. I was so excited. I was also, as a 49er fan, in the midst of a potential comeback before they turned the ball over yet again and lost. But that's
Yeah,
okay because the Rams won that game and covered. So that was a win for me. We just talked
yeah.
Detroit and
That
Tampa.
was that was insane.
Yes. We talked Detroit and Tampa. Giants +6.5. Told you guys sprinkle that money line, and that all delivered. The 6.5 was really never in question.
Hopefully there was some sprinkles out there.
Hopefully, some sprinkles. The G men came to play like we said they would. Tough loss with Neighbors, though. Hate seeing that, especially for the young guy. Love that guy as a player, so that sucked to see out for the year with an ACL. But for this week, it was no question on the 6.5. And their defense really stepped up to hold that money line play for us, so that was nice on that one. So win there. Atlanta +2. I told you all the wrong team was favored in that game, and then Mariota gets. This is another thing. This is why we do the show early. Gotta listen early, guys, if you want the best number on this. Not that it mattered because they still covered the closing number, but it's always nice to have a plus in front of it when it closes with a minus. So Falcons get the job done, covered all numbers, but certainly hit the +2 that we gave out on the show last week. So 4-1 for me. Overall season record now, Tuck, you're up to 8-12, 3-1 on best bets. I am 10-9-1 on the year, and overall best bets now at 1-3. So let's keep the momentum going and into this week with this really, really dreadful slate of games that we have.
Wow, you're really not feeling week 5, huh?
No, I don't. I don't like week 5 at all.
Well,
I
okay.
will say it's as
I'd like to
sharp a
hear that.
card. It's as sharp as card around the ATS that I've seen in a very, very long time. So I'll get into it with each one of my picks. Why I did bet what I bet. Why I did obviously is what we do on the show. But a lot of the things that I bet are really for me spots situational. I think these lines are they're right on, man. They're tough. This week is tough, and not really a lot of exciting games either. So, but we'll get there. We'll talk about it.
Sorry, I'm fucking eating like a pig.
You just eat, buddy. You just eat.
Um, did Vegas get cleaned up last week?
They did not do well last week. Yeah, no, they didn't do well.
That makes me nervous.
Yeah, well, that's their lines are sharp, man. I'm not nervous though. I'm not nervous. The plays
Okay, good.
I played the plays. Will give you my reasoning, but I like what I like here.
All right. All right. Well, let's get into it. My
It's
first like is your best bet, so we'll hold off on that one.
I think that's the only double like we have too, and with four teams off on the bye this week for the first time. So
I just want to reiterate, I fired off these picks. So that's what it is. I'm not going to give you much of a fucking handicap.
all
You're
right, buddy.
completely off the radar today. I just can't reiterate how much I fucking hate today. But we'll get through it because this is a highlight of my day, Matt,
Happy
and
October,
audience
new
being
month.
people. You know what else would brighten my day? YouTube subscriptions.
Yeah, let's get
Subscribe
them
on
up.
YouTube at Better in Laws. Okay.
Like it. You like the show? Share the content. Would you
Do
throw it
that.
on a story or something?
Why don't you help us out a little?
All the things that I see on stories, I'm like, for the love of God, we're at least entertaining and sexy to look at on YouTube. I'll tell you right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I mean, good God, y'all. Cool.
Tuck's not growing his hair just for me. All right, he's growing it for the people, so you can
Yeah,
take a
that's
look
right.
at him.
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
All right, thank
Uh,
you. We
by
always
the way,
appreciate you.
Tuck Silva and Matt Prisco are better in laws. We are brother in laws. In case you are new to the pod, thank you for joining us. Seeing some nice numbers on Spotify, Matthew. Just want to put that out.
Spotify's our platform, no question about it. So
Uh,
like that,
ticking higher. It is
love
ticking
it,
higher.
love it, love it. One thing I want to add too:
Mm-hmm.
Sunday morning, made a quick video. Chiefs money line. Take your points,
I
shove them.
did. I did. I did take the
Um,
money line.
and also a winner. So we gave out additional plays that hit. So
Yep.
like when that happens. So
At
if you got
better in laws
additional
on
losses,
Instagram.
I'll also call myself on that, which I have. But
Yeah.
those little videos I've made have actually been pretty good, better than what I was giving out in
Yeah,
the
that Sunday
friggin'
one was good.
card. So
Good one on Sunday. Because if that Rams game went a different way, like I thought it was gonna go, I thought they were tied at 20, and I thought it was just gonna they were gonna kick a field goal, and that was gonna be it.
I will say this:
It would have been a push or a hook if it was at three and a
I
half.
will say this one last thing before we move forward. I got a few guys texting me. Don't like the way this is going. Don't like the way this is going. I think I'm going to cash out. I think I'm going to cash out. I said, don't cash out. This is the Los Angeles Rams. This is the way they play some games. They're going to deliver and they're going to cover 3 or 3.5. And they're
Yeah.
like, you're crazy. You're crazy. I'm like,
Mm.
stick with it.
Am I?
Stick with it. How you like them apples? Hopefully you didn't cash out for 75 cents on the dollar.
Love it. Love it. All right, let's get into it, Matt. Let's go with my first like here, and I'm taking a little page out of the Rams game that we were just discussing here. I'm going to back the Colts this week
Okay.
because they fought hard in a tough spot going on the West Coast to face that Rams team. They're come back home. They're favored by a touchdown. If this was 7.5, I would give immediate pause, but I like the 7 in this spot here, especially the fact. Did you see the way the Raiders lost last week?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Against the Bears on a blocked field goal.
Geno Smith turnover
Geno
city over
Smith
there.
is
What's
very
going on?
inconsistent right now. I could see this getting ugly for the Raiders and them kind of losing much hope for this season. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I like what I see out of the Colts defense. I like how hard they fought in LA. I think they're going to carry that momentum back home where they love to play clearly and cover this by a touchdown. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, 6.5 is an interesting number here, so I like that for you. The what I'll say here is I like the over in this game, and I know that could be gross when the Raiders are involved. Um, it probably feels like we've been an anti-Colts podcast so far this year. That's probably because I've bet against them every week, just about. But they're a good team. Last week, I will say, I thought the Rams were going to win a little more comfortably than they did. That team is talented, man, and you got to give them their due. So, um, I like the over in this game. Their offense, it's throwing the ball over the field. I mean, they're just throwing it everywhere on anyone, and they're running down people's throats. I mean, the Rams did try to take out Jonathan Taylor, a huge holding call in that game, by the way, which was a clear hold on Mitchell again. Scapegoat of the week.
Yeah, it's a 50-yard touchdown, right?
I haven't told anyone, but Adonai Mitchell's my best friend. That's why he probably did that stuff in that game on Sunday. Help me out. But at the end of the day, they're a good friggin' team, and you got to give it to them. I did not expect this, but this is one of those teams. Like NFL changes so much year to year for some teams. There's always a couple of teams that are sneaky. That's the Colts. So we just got to accept that and move forward. I've adjusted my rankings, my model, my numbers on the Colts to be an average person now. I've accepted defeat in that.
Yeah.
No play on this on the line. I think it's about right for me. I think it's right around a touchdown is fair.
All right, so you give me 6.5. Look at you.
Yeah, I gave you six
Six
and a
and a
half
half.
because that's
Thank you.
actually a majority. You're
Thank
strictly
you.
using the jerks. Just kidding, not jerks, but good. One book. I'm giving you the majority number.
Okay.
So
I'll
six
take
and a
that.
half for the Colts is the majority number. Take it, and you can get that at 110 many places.
Yeah. It
So
seems like a square play, but I like the Colts at home. So there you go.
yeah, there you go.
Um,
The over.
okay, Matt, what is your first like?
All right. My first like is New York Giants against the New Orleans Saints. Game of the day on Sunday. Everyone's going to be canceling plans to watch it in the dome. Who wouldn't want to watch Spencer Rattler take the old reins back in the dome and play this spot? I'm sorry. I know the Saints are pesky at home, Tuck, but now they're 2.5 point favorites. What? Do we realize Spencer Rattler is now 0-10 as a starter? And look, I get it. Like, they've been pesky 3 out of their 4 games. They've played really well. They gave the Bills way more than I was comfortable with having the Bills in Survivor. Uh, no, didn't love that. But 2.5 point favorites? This is one of the
Well,
worst
it's the
teams in the league.
neighbor's reaction.
Sure. Neighbors' reaction. Uh, there's a lot of money coming in on the Saints. I mean, the Saints did open yeah, +2. And this has now moved through 0 up to 2.5 in most spots. Like, sorry, I'm taking the G-men plus the 2.5.
Yeah.
I mean, I get they lost neighbors, and this Giants defense has been rock solid in 3 out of 4 games. The only team that kind of lit them up was Dallas, who also just lit up the Green Bay Packers defense with no CeeDee Lamb. So, um, uh, excuse me while I take pause here and think that like before I'm looking at a line where Spencer Rattler and the Saints have a minus next to them. I cannot do this. And I know I usually come in and look to fade a team like the Giants who just came off a rookie QB change, got their big win, momentum at home. Now they go on the road. That is an ideal spot that I look to fade, but not in this game. Not in this game. I think this is an ideal opponent for the Giants. The Giants' schedule has been, is tough as anyone out of the gate. I mean, they have played Washington. They played them tough. They slowed them down with Jaden Daniels, by the way. That was not like a, you know, Mariota game. Then they went to Dallas. They played a shootout with them. They got the Chiefs and then the Chargers. So, like, they haven't exactly had an easy schedule out of the gate. This is a big step down in talent level for that team to play. And the way the defense is playing, and I do still like the what I'm seeing out of Jackson Dart. Didn't really get off the ground throwing the ball like crazy really well. I didn't think he was bad, though. I think his numbers looked worse than he actually was in the game.
Oh, yeah. You
Um,
look better than Russell Wilson.
Oh, way better. And he was running the ball. I love
That's
the
all you
game
need.
plan that they came out with. And I think they're gonna win this game outright. So I'm sorry. Like you can give me a plus number with the Giants. I'm taking them. Again, the Saints are a bottom 2 team in the league. Them and Tennessee are, I think, clearly the 2 worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get it. It's the dome, but the Saints haven't played well in the dome in like 3 or 4 years now. So give me the G-men plus the 2.5. They can lose this game and cover this number. Like, do you think the Saints are going to blow the Giants out? Do you think a touchdown or field goal? Like, we serious? Take
No.
the Giants. Can't. It's just give me the
Yeah.
Giants.
Yeah. It seems like a big Darius Slayton game
Yeah,
indoors.
Slayton's
Like that guy's a sneaky beast, man.
sneaky
I
good
know
player.
I know he's like a third wideout, but like when it's his time to shine, like he
He could step up.
pretty solid. He's
He could
pretty
step
solid.
up.
And Wandale Robinson, that's a nice little weapon there.
And listen, Cam Scatabo. I love him
Yeah.
in the backfield. Like he's giving them some juice.
Yep.
Like I
Absolutely.
love the youth movement they're going with. Good play, good defense,
Yep.
score enough points. Not gonna be the prettiest game you've ever watched in your life. G
So
men.
you got the G-men winning 2 in a row with Jack.
At least covering 2.5, but I
Okay.
think they win.
All right, there you go. All right, my third like here, Matt, is I'm looking at another crap bag team, but I'm gonna back them. All right,
I like
Hate
this
it.
play. This is very close. I'm just gonna say this is very close to a like for me.
And this is more so I'm fading the Cowboys here, but give me the Jets to cover home plus 2.5 versus a Cowboys team who tied in a battle versus the Green Bay Packers on primetime television here. I think they go up to New York and you see some weird cowboy shit going on. And they just kind of crap their pants. And I think the New York shows up and they're hungry to get their first win on the season. They play Miami tough. Like, yeah, I know it's Miami, but they played them close. They almost established the comeback there on Monday Night Football. I don't care if it's short rest. Justin Fields in that offense can put up a lot of points versus that Cowboys defense because holy shit, talk about holes. My God, that is a terrible defense. So I might be sprinkling the money line on this one. I think the Jets, there's a good possibility they get their first win, but I'll take the points in this one, plus 2.5.
All right, buddy. I like it. I like it. I support this. I support the Jets. I've been kind of waiting for 3 because I think it's coming.
And I
That's
feel
my
like
thoughts.
whenever I've picked the Jets on this podcast, it's never worked for me. So that's my one pause. But
Well, it's probably
I
because it's the
just
Jets.
I feel like this is more of a anti-Cowboys play than it is a Jets play.
Yeah,
If that
everyone in the
makes sense.
world. Oh, Cowboys
Yeah.
are good now. They scored 40 on the Packers.
Like no, they're wiped after that. You know.
Yeah, and the Jets look. The Jets are going to do one thing. They're going to have a couple of plays in these games. And their offense is going to get moving. I kind of also like the over in this game because Dallas can't stop anyone. But it's kind of a trend with these Justin Fields games. Like he looks like dog shit. They don't even let him throw. Then he starts throwing. He's throwing these awful passes. And all of a sudden, one play, bang, he breaks off. Looks like Lamar Jackson breaking the end zone. Touchdown. All of a sudden, like last week, Miami was in full control of that game for 4 quarters. At the end of the day, the Jets lost by like 4 points. So like they're gonna be in this game. I'm telling you right now. I think they have a chance to actually win it as well. So
Yeah,
I
the over
support the
looks.
Jets. I'm just waiting for 3 because the public and professional money seems to like Dallas a lot. But
No
I'm waiting
threes
for
out there
3.
yet.
No threes out there yet.
All right, I'll take
But
them at 2.5.
I still like the 2.5 here.
All right, all right.
Um,
Your second
My
like.
second like here is I'm going to the Philadelphia Eagles in the Denver Broncos game. Right now, 3.5s and 4.5s kind of spread across. I'm taking the Broncos at 4.5. I'm gonna start this by telling you like betting against Philadelphia again feels pretty terrible because they are just finding ways to win these games, covering these games. So like I get it. Um, but something still feels off to me. Yeah, they scored 31 against Tampa. They had a block punt for a touchdown, though. They got out to a huge lead. And again, they showed up for one half of football and hung on through the skin of their teeth at the end of that game last week. And then you get into A.J. Brown seems really upset about his targets despite being 4-0. He's putting stuff out there on social media about, not that he's going anywhere. They're not going to trade him. Enough of the trade talk.
It's
Everyone,
been weird for like a year now.
yeah, very weird. He's a weird guy though. Like he's not like a diva. He's not like I don't know, like T.O. or Michael Irvin. He's not
He's
he's not
moody.
that guy. He's just kind of moody. He's just kind of in his own world. He reads books to calm down on the sidelines. Like he's different. But like he also isn't going anywhere. So social media, enough with the potential trades of this team.
It
There's
is.
70 million in dead cap. Can you learn one thing before you
It
start they're trading them everywhere?
it is pretty annoying to see these
God.
hypothetical trades.
Oh my
I saw
God.
one.
Everybody does it.
Did you see the one DraftKings
Yeah.
posted yesterday?
The
Like, go fuck
Patriots. It's
yourself,
like
dude.
it's not happening. Can we just get
It's
out of
like,
the pipe
oh,
dream? Like, no shit, the Patriots would be interested.
It
Get
was,
out.
yeah, they would trade Steph Diggs and a fourth for AJ Brown. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck? No. That's
Okay.
a terrible hypothetical. I hate social media so much. And that's like one of the reasons. Because people just be like, "Dude, this is real. This is gonna happen." Ugh. Drives me insane, man. Fucking stupid social media. All right. There you go. Follow us at Better Laws, by the way,
Sorry, went on mute.
on social media.
When I went on mute there for a second, sending my little one off to a little play date.
Do what you got to do.
Little play date. Nope, we're good now. I just yelled up.
You
So
good?
now I'm back. So that's why I went on mute and you were plugging the show. Thanks for
Oh,
that.
there you
But yeah, where was I? Middle of the handicap on the Eagles game. Yeah, AJ Brown will be there. He'll be in uniform on Sunday, and he will, be shut down just like everybody else that lines up against Patrick Surtain. And he maybe throws even more frustration into this after because he's not going to get his shots or his target. Better get away from Surtain, or he's not going to have a good game because that guy is unbelievable. Just shut down Jamar Chase. I know a little bit of that's on Browning, but sorry, the guy just shuts down everyone consistently, and I expect that here today. So now, though, I look at this game as like they're down one weapon and they're inconsistent on offense. Doesn't matter. I don't care if he's covering Smith for a few plays. I don't care if he's covering Brown. Like this Broncos defense, man, they're something. They,
go. Yeah, yeah.
Benito up front and like can they
Slow
get
start.
enough pressure? Can they get enough pressure to win this game? The other thing on this that makes me a little nervous, I'm just going to call out this. The key to me to this is can Bo Nix play well in cover against a team that is playoff caliber? He's on the road in this spot. This is where we have seen Nix struggle so far over the course of his year plus career. He hasn't really played well against playoff caliber teams. So I'm well aware of that as I play the bet on the Broncos here. Um, but I just think the defense of the Broncos keeps this close enough. I'm getting 4.5 points. It just feels a little high. I think the Eagles win the game, but this feels like a field goal game to me here. I really like the defense today. I like what Denver did too. Like they didn't use a lot of effort to beat the Bengals. I'll say that at least. I mean, they were carving them up, and the Bengals are dreadful. Let's call that what it is. But the Broncos didn't, even though it's a Monday night game and now it's a short week, traveling across the country, looks for like not a great spot ideally, but they didn't put in max effort. They needed a win. They got it done. Their defense absolutely shut down the Bengals offense. And then, offensively, that's just the type of game they needed to play a team like Cincinnati to get going. Like Sutton got going. I loved how they used the mix of Dobbins, but got RJ Harvey involved. That's a huge, huge thing for Denver as they move forward to get Harvey in that mix. He's an electric
Yeah.
player. I loved how they got him involved in that offense. Sean Payton's too good of a coach. I think that this game is a close game. Give me the points with the better defense. Yes, I said better defense. Give me the Broncos plus 4.5.
All right. What about 3.5?
I still like 3.5.
Okay.
So,
I lean
but I
under on
would
that
I
too,
wouldn't
by the way.
go. That's my stop though, because I think it's going to be a field goal game.
Points all in the yeah, points all in this one's 43.5. I would lean under on that one. You were like for me actually.
Yeah.
All right. My final like here is a total, which I have sucked on this year. I will say that has been a strength in the past, but not so much this year. But
Well, last week you hit your total
oh, that's right. What was it again? I forget.
under
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
under anything, which did
Yeah.
lose in some
Yep.
spots, but yeah.
Yep. So I'm going right back to it this week, and it's a similar theme. Bengals Lions under 49.5. What? The Bengals are broken. They have scored 13 points in the past 2 weeks combined. Is that correct?
Hmm. Hmm.
Why is this 49.5? Just because of Detroit?
Detroit's got some injuries at corner. I think there's like there's an idea that like you can throw the ball up to Chase and Higgins against the secondary of the Lions. It's the only thing I can think of but man, they're not even giving Browning time. Like that's the thing. Like their offensive line has been terrible. Like I know Burrow is obviously a huge loss, like massive, but like I think he'd even be struggling right now. This offensive line's been bad.
Mm.
So that's the only thing I can think of. It's a lot of points. Plus, the Lions are just on fire. I mean, the Lions are probably like,
Yeah,
are
but
the Bengals going to stop the Lions? I don't know if the Bengals are going to score much. That's the only thing. It's a lot of points, but hey, I bet the under on Monday night in a Bengals game, and
just
that
just
hit.
weird.
So
Just seemed very weird to me. And side note, NFL's gonna be pissed about this because this is a 425 game.
mm,
Obviously, with the Burrow injury, like
well,
this was
after
gonna be a classic like potential Super Bowl matchup, and
after Monday night, after
now we
Monday
get
night's
garbage.
debacle.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll take the under on that one, 49 and a half.
All right.
Matt, your final like is
I
my
get two. I get two because I get the
oh yeah,
double
yeah, yeah.
like on the best bet.
Uh,
So I'll go back to back
fire
quick
away.
here, firing away. All right, 4 o'clock slate for me. Tampa Bay traveling out to Seattle, and hey, give me Seattle. Here we go. I can't pick Tampa right, so let's keep challenging it. You bet against them, they lose. You bet against them, they win. You bet with them, they lose. Whatever. You want to go beat Seattle? I'm a Niners fan. Sounds good to me. Seahawks -3. I actually don't think they're going to lose at all. Actually, Seattle's looking very, very good. Tuck. Um, very good. Their defense is electric. I like what they're doing on offense by using Walker and Charbonnet, like mixing and matching. That they're a good combo, playing well off each other, and it's really opening up Sam Darnold and what he can do. I'm very surprised. The Seahawks and the Colts are the two teams that have really surprised me out of the gates. I didn't have high hopes for the Sam Darnold signing in Seattle, but that's working out just fine. Like he's looked good. And Jackson Smith and Jigba is a real beast. That kid is playing out of his mind right now. It's just an awful spot for Tampa. They're coming off a home game against Philadelphia. They were getting blown out early. They had to expel max effort in that game to try and come back, and they still came up short. Now you have to go out to the Pacific Northwest. That is about as far as you can actually travel in the U.S. without going to Alaska and Hawaii from Tampa, Florida to
That is a hike.
Seattle, Washington.
Hmm.
Um, just to go play against that defense with no Mike Evans, I just don't love that matchup. I think they will do well. They'll do okay. Um, I still like the Tampa offense. What I said last week doesn't just stop because they didn't cover. Like
Right.
Egbuka, Godwin, they still have weapons. Questions about Bucky Irving, though. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't think Bucky Irving is going to
He's
play in
not
this
gonna play.
game.
No.
Doesn't seem like it. And that is big time for me. Bucky Irving's a sneaky guy that makes this offense go. I know everyone's like Baker, 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 and with good reason. But Bucky Irving is a very, very good football player. Out of the backfield, catching the ball, running the ball, obviously. That's a big loss for this Tampa offense. If you don't have Bucky Irving and Mike Evans, that's too much against this Seattle defense, who is really, really good. Really good. Like talking top three in the league right now. They are playing that well. And I just think the Seattle offense is playing well enough to be better than this Tampa Bay defense. Like Tampa's D is okay, like pretty little better than average. Um, but the way Seattle's playing offense, I really like it. I think they exploit it. I think this game's closer to a touchdown than it is a field goal. This
Mm.
is close to my best bet before some. Well, I'll talk about that at my best bet.
You good?
Anyways, this was in contention for my best bet.
You
So
good for
really
three
like
and a half?
Seattle -3.
3.5.
Oh, is that line with DraftKings? Yeah, probably. Yeah, 3.5's fine too. I don't care.
I ask because that's the preferred sports book of many of our audience.
Well, tell your preferred audience to shop around if they want to be good at gambling, because points matter, guys. But either way, preferred audience, go ahead. You can use 3.5 at DraftKings. I still support it. In order for me to win -3, you have to be able to win by
I,
4.
I have to ask these questions. It's as simple as that. That's
I know
all.
you'll get a lot of text that you don't want to deal with.
You said three.
Sure did, because that's the line at most spots right now. But 3.5 are popping, so I will say, like across the
Yeah.
board, we're seeing threes and 3.5. It's a good split right now, and the
Yep.
threes are even becoming a little juiced.
Level
This
just.
couple of
You know how
there's
it
still
is.
threes. We're fine. Seattle -3, 3.5 is fine too. Just like last week, Rams -3 were fine at 3.5. We covered. It's the same thing. Seattle
But
-3, best bet. No, but close. 3 or 3.5 will win.
okay. How about your
My
final
yeah. I forgot. I'm going 2 in a row. All
is
right, last pick of my
was it your
likes.
like for me?
Last pick of my likes. Monday Night Football. Chiefs at Jags. Like I said, I told you all, Mahomes on the money line Sunday. He delivered. How good did the Chiefs look? Told you he was going to show up and the
Oh
Chiefs
man.
were going to show up and everyone's
Oh,
calling the Chiefs out. Oh, they're all done. And what do? They come out and bury the Ravens. Absolutely buried them. And give me the Jags plus 3.5 here on Monday night because I love what the Jags are doing on defense here, as well as their running game is really like just hiding the fact that Trevor Lawrence is not good at football, which is unbelievable. Um, so I really do think that that matchup for the Chiefs was just it was a great spot for Mahomes and the Chiefs team. The more I thought about it later on in the week, Tuck, I knew I was going to make that video. And then over the weekend, I was like, what am I doing? Just take the money line. Don't wait for the 3 or 2. And who
yeah.
cares? Just take the money line. You know they're going to win this game.
And it
And they
was
did.
ballsy.
And they did. They went out and buried them. Look, offensively, the Jags can really run at this Kansas City defense. Kansas City ranks 22nd in the league against the run right
Mm.
now in yards allowed per game, and they're just getting gashed. And they're also 16th defensively in the league in yards per play. So like they're better against the pass, but like they have real trouble stopping the run. I think that plays well to Jacksonville's strength. I mean, the Jags right now are fourth in the league in rushing at 144 yards a game. That's a real advantage for them to run the ball right down Kansas City's throat. Now, you combine running the ball down someone's throat and combine that with the humidity in Jacksonville, this could be a very, very tired defense for the Chiefs in the second half. So if they continue to run the ball, do it well, open up the pass game enough for Trevor Lawrence to be capable of throwing the forward pass. Um, this defense has been so opportunistic with the turnovers. Not that you can predict turnovers as much, but they just seem to find ways to get you to turn the ball over. So I also like, as an interesting prop, is Patrick Mahomes to have an interception in this game. This team just does it. I don't. They just continue to get it. They have 11 on the year now. So there. That's a little side play that I put on for this game. Um,
Again, what was the side play?
Mahomes interception. All they're doing is turning teams over. Fumbles, interceptions, like they're getting turnovers like crazy right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So play the streak. I think he's going to throw a pick in the game. On the flip
Mahomes has
side, let's
been
talk
freaking
about
good though.
yeah. Well, that's fine. It was the Ravens defense.
No, I
The
mean all year he's been solid.
who
Like
Mahomes?
with his core, like his receiving core right now, like
Oh
holy,
yeah. He's
he's
gonna
been
throw a pick
really
though.
good.
You watch. That doesn't
Yeah,
even make sense, but he's gonna throw a pick. On the flip side, we've seen Kansas City struggle running the ball themselves, right, against most teams, and this Jags defense is fourth also in the league against the run. So I expect Kansas City to be a total non-factor running the ball. You make them one-sided. That's why I like the Mahomes interception prop. He's gonna keep dropping back, dropping back. Eventually, something's gonna pop for the Jags. In a game where I'm getting a hook at home. I'm not here to tell you that the Kansas City's going to lose this game. This is going to be tight, though. And I think the Jags can win it. 3.5. Give me the Jags. Like the edge here. I like the edge they're playing with. Liam Cohen, their coach, right up to Salah after the game. Keep my name out of your mouth. I kind of love that. I'm a Niners fan, but I kind of loved it. Because, like, Salah was using
and
terms like,
what was
oh,
that all about? I missed that.
in the press conference early in the week, Salah was giving him a compliment, but used the term like, they have a great way of stealing signs, which like of the defense. And like
Right.
he said stealing signs, but he also was saying that in a complimentary way because teams do that all the time. And he said that. He also said like not in a bad way. He said that they're well coached. You can tell that they spend hours looking at things and they can pick up on things and the team's well prepared to play against you. So he did say like he just used the term like stealing signs, but he wasn't meaning it like in an illegal fashion.
Right.
So even after the game, he's like, "Look, I, he's like, I get where he's coming from. I shouldn't have said those words like that, but I was just talking about like how well coached they are, and you saw it again on Sunday when they beat us. So like, put his team in a position to win, and they just look they're very well coached. Liam Cohen came in as kind of a goober with the Duval, but they're a well coached football team, and I like where they're going. I told you I like the Jags to win the AFC South. I got my hands full with the Colts now, but other than that, it was looking good. So we'll see. Anyways, for this game, Jags plus 3.5.
All right. Let's get to the rest here, Matt. Let's start with Thursday night football, and very interested to get your insight on this one. Is Brock Purdy going to play? Is
No,
Ricky Parasol going to play?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, interesting that you say that because on the previous podcast, I said, maybe they should just sit Brock Purdy versus who did they play last week?
Jags.
Versus the Jaguars because they got Thursday Night Football against a legit opponent in your divisional rival, the Rams. Maybe you should just let them rest. And now we have Purdy probably not going to play. Parasol got banged up. Now it's a
Not going to
bad
play.
spot for the Niners. They're
Jennings not going to play. They got murdered even more in this game
Rams favored
on
by
Sunday.
7.
Yeah, it probably should be higher. I took the Rams -3 Sunday night. First bet I made for the week.
Wow.
And I don't think it's bad at 7. Uh, I just don't. Right now, the Rams are the better
Bet,
football
Matt?
team.
Is
The
this it?
Niners. What's that?
Is this it?
Is what it?
Like, is this going to be another one of those lost seasons for the Niners because of
No,
injuries? It
no,
feels that way.
it's not going to be. Kittle's back next week. Still
Yeah.
got McCaffrey for now.
Okay.
Jennings, Purdy, we'll be back next week. We'll all be back, and they're going to beat the Bucks. But this one's not happening, and I don't think it was happening with Purdy resting Sunday. That for all your theories, I don't think it matters. This team is too banged up to play the Rams right now.
So they're
Don't
just
love it.
going to sit everybody.
I think so. I mean, Jennings got smoked on a ball. Purdy was very rusty. And here's the thing, Tuck. I think they played Purdy because Mac Jones was not ready to play football Sunday because he was hurt.
Hmm.
So that is really why I think they actually went with Purdy. So I think Purdy was fine to play. In a perfect world, I think Max comes out of the Arizona game completely healthy, and he would have been able to play in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think Purdy was the healthier of the two quarterbacks, so they played Purdy. That's what I think the reality of that situation ended up being.
Oh, wow.
Um, and that is what it is. They just keep getting hurt, but I don't think it's the end for them. No, they're going through their hard part of their schedule starts now though. The next 4 weeks are tough games. So, look, it's a division game. You try to get all your guys out there, but it's also a short week and there's a long season ahead. So don't rush this anymore. You're going to see Mac Thursday night. I'm 100% confident. I will be absolutely stunned if you see Purdy. And I'll tell you what, I like the Rams even more if we see Purdy because I don't know. I think he needs another week off. They originally said this was like a 4-week injury for him. So, like, appreciate you being tough and playing. But the one thing about Purdy watching him last week was he couldn't move. He couldn't roll around. Like, he looked fine, but like he didn't do his scrambling as much. Couldn't plan off his feet as much, delivering the ball off. And a guy like that needs to be able to plant and drive off his legs. Like his brain is his game, right? So he's got to put the ball perfect spots. Like that's where he's good. And he was just all over the place, inconsistent. And their O line played terrible. I mean, they were just bad in that game. They're just bad football. So I think the Rams take advantage. I like the Rams by more than a touchdown, to be totally honest with you. I'm on the Rams -3. I'm not adding to it because I don't need to. I play the Rams pretty large.
Wow.
-3.
All right. Well, sounds like a shitty Thursday night football game then, which should have been one of the better ones of the year. So, okay.
I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see it.
Fantastic. All
Still a
right.
division game. If you want to play out there that I still like, it's under.
Under. What is it at now?
It's 46.5. I like it under.
Okay, cool.
But
By the
if you
way,
want to play something, that's what I'd play.
I failed to mention we have bye weeks. We have Falcons, Bears, Packers, and Steelers all on a bye. So I apologies for that. I usually do that at the top of the show.
All right. I mentioned there were four bye teams earlier in the show. That's okay.
All right. Just moving along here. We have the Lamar Jacksonless Baltimore Ravens facing the Texans. Ravens home dogs +1.5 point total on this one is 40.5. And I don't know if Cooper Rush can face that defense and be successful. I think the Ravens might be in big trouble for this season.
Oh, they're in big trouble for the season.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in big trouble Sunday. I think they win this game. This is another one close to like for me. This line's moved too much. This was 9. The Ravens were -9.5 at the look ahead. 9. And I know Lamar's like one of the best quarterbacks, and but
it's a completely different team, though, Matt.
yeah, 100%. But like Just run the ball. Just run the ball. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Henry's got to pick it up here.
he's gonna pick it up, and this is a perfect spot. Like, if and for
And
all
you're
their
getting
defensive struggles, this Houston offense is a disaster. Like, sure, they beat the Titans 26-0. Congratulations. They missed 2 field goals, the Titans, and that was it. It could have been 6-6 very early in that or the second quarter of that game, and it's a whole other ball game. Missed the 2 field goals, Houston scores, the game was over. So
yeah,
now,
Texans are middle of the pack in terms of a run defense.
yeah, you can run at this team. They're not good to run defense. They're not like a stud run stopping deep. They should be able to run, and Cooper Rush is good enough. We saw this in Dallas,
Hmm.
where he can get the play action going as long as you can run the ball. So you got to run. This should be a big Derrick Henry game. I don't think Houston's offense is good enough to take advantage of everything going on that way. So yeah, I like the old Ravens in this one, and I'll probably bet it, to be totally honest with you.
We have, oh man, this is garbage. Panthers hosting the Dolphins. Home dogs here. Panthers plus 1.5 point total on this one is 45.5. Do the Panthers bounce back after their beat down of the Patriots last week? And can they go back to their 30-0 ways when they beat the Falcons a couple weeks ago?
30-0. No, I was gonna play the Panthers. I will be honest with you. This was gonna be on my card, and now I'm not even sure if I'm gonna bet it because why bet the
No
Panthers?
Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins.
Is
Done.
that a good thing?
I think it could be.
That's my question, and
Well,
that's what I want to
offensively,
see. That's what
that
I want
offense
to see.
that offense has looked clunky with Tyreek Hill this year. I don't know what it is, but it's looked clunky.
The offseason drama with the Miami Dolphins was circled around Tyreek Hill.
Right.
And I know that didn't really come up much in the first couple weeks, but these guys are people. And like when you're playing with a dude that you really don't like, I'm so interested to see how the Dolphins come play. On the flip side, when you want to bet the Panthers, it's at home. And I want more points than 1.5 right now. I don't have to like Bryce Young's still showing inconsistency early on in the season. I don't like what I'm seeing. So the roster sucks, quite honestly. I thought they'd be better than this, but the roster really is poor. Sit back and watch for me. Because I think this sounds crazy, but I think the Dolphins might be better off without Tyreek Hill. We'll see.
Yeah, the kid Washington's you got to keep an eye on him, Malik Washington. I think they'll be using him a ton more now, obviously, but he could be a nice little fantasy pickup for a lot of teams out there,
Yeah.
especially Tyreek Hill owners. Titans and Cardinals. Cardinals are favored by 7.5, and this just came across a short time ago. I didn't even realize Trey Benson got hurt last week. He was just put on IR, man.
Jesus.
So,
DeMercado, my guy. I said DeMercado's is sneaky, and what does he do? He scores a touchdown. I did say that last week. Just saying.
and they're still favored by 7.5.
The Titans are dreadful. God Almighty, the Titans are dreadful.
I always thought they could be a sneaky team this year.
I did too, but they're coached so poorly. They're
He
so badly
might be
coached.
first coach fired now.
He's got to go, and I can't bet the Titans until he's gone. To be honest with you, I don't even think Cam Ward's like he's showed flashes of making good plays. The talent around him is so bad, and they're just so poorly coached. On the flip side, I'm not taking Kyler Murray as a favorite ever over a touchdown.
No, he's still got
Ever.
the Kyler Murray thing going on. He'll
Yeah, they
always
could
come
win
in.
by 40, dude, but would you be surprised if
No,
this is like 24-21?
I don't trust it at all.
I don't think the Titans are ever going to score
Shot.
21. Their Arizona's defense is pretty good, but 24-21, that's probably lower. But like, I don't know, 20-10, like 20-13, I could see that.
Mm.
I don't know. I want nothing to do with it.
Now I kind of want it.
What do you want? The Titans?
I don't want Arizona now.
No, you can't do it. Don't do it, Tuck. I'm telling you right now.
No?
Don't do it. This is like the friggin' Carolina Panthers in week 2 when they're up 21-0, and all of a sudden it's, 3-point game and the Panthers are driving down the field to win. Don't do it. Just don't do it with them. They could blow them out of the water, but eventually you'd think that the Titans are gonna like show up and score. Maybe. No? I mean, I don't think a ton, but I don't know. Just like,
Matt,
ugh, don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna switch. You're gonna switch live, aren't you?
fingers going down on the keyboard here, Matt.
Don't do. What are you switching? Oh, he's taking the Bengals Lions total out.
I am.
Oh my God, you're a
No,
psychopath. All right, you do you, buddy. That's I
I don't
just
know.
personally cannot take Kyler Murray. I don't like to lay 7 points in the NFL.
Could be
You
the
know that
last
about
chance.
me, and now you lay it with Kyler.
It could be the last chance we're in this spot in terms of backing Kyler Murray because yep, way too inconsistent. But the Titans are that bad, man.
They are that bad.
This,
That I
this
do support.
okay. As we were talking, this could be the game where they leave Callahan behind in Arizona.
They should
Long flight back to Tennessee.
make him walk home. He sucks. Totally sucks. Talk about a guy that just sucks.
I mean, they just lost their starting running back, or two of their starting running backs, and Trey Benson was a legit like starter in this league. He was behind James Conner, and the line barely moved.
DeMercado, baby. Love him.
I,
Yeah, because yeah,
I
move a
think
line
this
for a
is
running back. Never mind a backup running back.
Arizona's defense is pretty
No,
good.
they are pretty good. They are pretty good. The
So I
Titans
think,
aren't going to score much in this game. That's the one thing I feel. I
listen,
kind of like the under 41. I could salivate over that.
if Arizona's defense was like the crappy Arizona defense that we've seen in the past, then I probably wouldn't do this. But I think like this could be like a scoop and score type of game for the Arizona defense, and they just blow out Tennessee. And Tennessee's just like, oh Jesus, why do we fly out here? For what good fucking reason do we fly out here? Like that's the kind of vibe I have right now. Told you I was making vibe picks based on my morning today.
All right. All
It
right.
wins
Arizona.
on
Minus
Arizona
seven and a
minus
half.
7.5.
On the card. Bengals, Lions, you get out.
Taking it off.
All right. I like this.
All right.
I don't know if I like this. I'm praying.
I love it.
I'm telling you right now, what I am doing is playing the under in the
Completely.
Bengals Lions game. I tell you that.
Completely just backtracked. And I was like, yeah, I can't back Kyler. Yeah, I'm gonna back Kyler.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
And that's what you get from the guy on the couch. I love him. I love it.
can't go against the old gut, Matt. Can't do it. Commanders on the road in LA, seeing the Chargers favored by 2.5 now. It was 3. Point total in this one is 47.5. Jaden Daniels, is he making a comeback here or no?
He's in. He'll be
Is
playing.
it?
He's going to play. I think he's going to play.
Not
They haven't
official.
officially said it yet. I think they were
Okay.
saving him. I think he could have played last week. But Mariota's been fine with the offense.
Sarah McLaurin though.
That I don't know.
No, he's
He's up in the air.
Isn't he like pretty banged up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't
Where's-
IR'd him, and they haven't said he's.
Oh no, okay, so Tara McLaurin trending in right direction.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was up in the air yesterday.
What Dan Quinn said yesterday at least. But we'll see. To be determined. But,
Yeah, that feels like a questionable tag game time decision coming with Terry. That's just what I feel based off what I've read.
all right. So let's
This
say
is a
that
sneaky game of the day for me.
let's say that Jaden and Terry do play. Do you see this line move at all? And does that entice you to take the Commanders?
This line tells me Jaden Daniels is playing.
Hmm.
Terry, I don't really care about, to be honest.
Oh,
He's a nice weapon for the Commanders, but I don't. He's not moving a line for me.
half a point.
No.
In my book, it is.
Well, that's your book, buddy, and you can write that book all you want.
it's
All
such a
337 pages of Terry McLaurin moves my line a half point.
Okay. All right.
I just want to watch this game. This is gonna be a good game.
Yep.
I kind of lean Washington with Daniels back, but I need to see him play. Chargers are really banged up. They lost Joe All to a high or some injury last week. It wasn't a season ender, but it's enough that he's to be out. So they've now lost their top 2 starting tackles, who are first round picks. These aren't guys off the street, and eventually that's gonna catch up to you. And I don't think they played all that great last week. It's a tough spot, as I told you.
High ankle sprain.
High ankle sprain. What was that's what it was. So he's out.
alt. Yeah.
and then that's massive because he's awesome. O'Marion Hampton seems to be running anyways. Doesn't matter. They finally got him cooking, so that is great for them. But it's a lot to ask. This is a tough game. If Jaden
That's a
Daniels, let's see how healthy he is. I want to see it. I'm not playing it. I want to watch this
Chargers
game.
own line is getting depleted.
Yeah, man. Just
They
it's
lost
just
Slater before the first kickoff of the year, and
not only is it like he's not listening to me at all. He's just not listening to me.
who me?
Doesn't yeah, just didn't want to listen.
Did you say Slater?
I said Slater, yeah,
Oh,
left
my bad.
tackle. Yeah, no big deal.
Oh,
It's all
I
right.
said alt and Slater. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know you said Slater. My bad.
it's okay, buddy. I understand. You've had a rough day, a long
Definitely.
day. Car battery's back. You don't feel
Yep.
like listening to me.
It is. I'll tell you one thing,
Fine.
Matt. It's a good battery.
No, I was gonna say there was a really like. How was your ride in?
Oh, it was such a good battery because it kept me in an hour and a half of traffic. And the radio was working and my car was
Oh, what's better
operating.
than that? What's better than a
Good battery.
radio? What's better than a
Great battery.
radio?
Especially
Cassette player
nowadays.
working?
Okay. Is that it? Yeah. Got our best bets to fire off.
Yeah. We know
Okay.
where you're headed, so you can start.
Yep. I'm not gonna go back from the trend here lately because I don't think the audience would want that out of me, would they, Matt?
No, why? You're winning. Keep the
I don't
trend
even know if
going.
anybody's playing it. But you know what? I'm
If
three
they
and
are,
one
they
on
should
best
be
bets
better than me.
for the Patriots here. Looking into extend it again. Give me the Buffalo Bills minus 7.5 here. This one took a while for me to think about, considering the way they bounced back from that debacle of a Steelers game. But I just came back to they just beat up on a really bad team in the Carolina Panthers. Like Panthers are a bottom three team after seeing that. Sorry. I know that we were chirping up the Panthers in the preseason, but that's not a good team. Nope. Bryce Young's way too inconsistent. Defense didn't do anything for me. Pats are putting up points, yes. And I do think the point total on this one is 50.5, by the way. I just I it's it's too small of a margin to not take the Buffalo Bills in this one. I think this should be closer to 9, I would say. This is going to be Sunday Night Football. Buffalo's going to be all lubed up, pumped up, ready to go. I know the Buffalo kept the Saints in the game last week. Yes, Saints covered. Like people are kind of like hesitant about it, but I think the Patriots will get the Bills next time, pending injuries. I think next time they'll get them around, but this time I I, I have to take the Bills minus 7.5. Like I know Buffalo's defense is not the greatest right now, but I think that it's just going to be tough for a rebuilding team to go into that environment in Buffalo and primetime television and cover 7.5 points. I got this closer to like 9 or 10 points, something like that for Buffalo. So I'll back the Bills here in this one. Buffalo minus 7.5. It'll be entertaining though. I'll say that it's not going to be like a Steelers type of game where it's pull your hair out and frustrating. Yeah, I'll just take Buffalo in this one, 7.5.
I'll just trust you on this. I think both defenses suck, and I think I'm just interested in watching. You're going to get a max effort from the Patriots. I don't know if that equates to covering Buffalo 8 points.
The other thing too is like now it's on tape that the Patriots punt return and kickoff return are like known to be a strength for this team now. So I think like Buffalo's gonna key in on that and
Mhm.
maybe even punt the ball out of bounds. I wouldn't rule that out.
I don't think they're going to punt.
Maybe they're not even gonna punt, Matt.
Just don't punt.
Maybe they're not even gonna
That's the
punt.
strategy.
Uh,
Yeah, Buffalo Sunday Night Football. I'm not fading him. Nope. Tough spot there for the Pats going Sunday Night Football, but for my opinion, off a big win, can't get there either way. Either way, it'll be Sunday Night Football. I'll probably join you with the Bills at 7.5, but not there quite yet.
yep, I'm
So
there. It's It's just not going to happen this week. Maybe the next time they face the Bills, but not this time. So
Mhm.
that's where I'm at. All right. Uh,
My
yeah.
board is lighting up as we speak. I'm not kidding. Lighting up on the Buffalo Bills game. Moved across the board to 8.5.
Oh shit! Really?
Across the board just now. I've
Yeah. Yeah.
literally,
Whoa. Literally just did for me too. What happened?
I'm looking at like 25 books, and I'm just scrolling over, looking at the lines.
Something happened. That's a full
I'll
point.
say this: 7.5 is still alive at Hard Rock, MGM, Bovada, Sugar House, Bet River. So there's 7.5s out there. You're fine
There's
to
a
keep
book
it.
named
South
Sugar
Point,
House.
there's plenty. Sugar House, baby. Bet 365, 7.5. There's plenty, but I mean, like a lot of Bet 365. Excuse me, literally
Okay.
just
So
changed to 8.
what just
This is
happened?
professional money coming in on the Bills. Lines don't move like that across the board.
Well, I said, hey, listen, I said 9 or 10, so I'll still take the 8.5. I'm good with that.
There's plenty of 7.5s too. So I don't know. I think 8.5 is probably the right thing by the time we get the pod out. I
Just
mean, only
give me the
because this
majority.
is going crazy right now.
I'll take the 8.5. I'm good with
Yeah,
it.
I think you're fine there, anyways.
Okay. I'll be fair.
Yeah, we gave you the Colts at 6.5 when you had a higher number. We got to be.
Well,
That's what we do. We play the honest tree here. We're trying to in
speaking,
the middle of your best bet.
yeah, that was literally in the
That
middle.
was
Tail end of
insane.
my
I've
stuff.
yet to see that happen while we record a show like that. Like that was extreme. Like it just lit up across all these books. I'm like, Jesus.
I like it even
Okay.
more. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I
I
think
like it
you're
even more now.
sure.
That's what goes through my head. I'm like, oh,
That's sure. Yeah, well, just
went out of my advantage.
honest to God, dude, I was telling you, and I'm like, he's gonna make the fucking Cardinals his best bet right now and switch. He's gonna go from off the card to best bet,
I'm
Kyler
sticking.
Murray.
I'm sticking with the Patriots theme. I have to until the streak ends. Have to.
All right, yeah, you do, you kind of do.
Yeah, that I can't
Can't
get out.
stop now, baby. Can't stop, won't stop.
So,
This
your best bet has been moving all over the place, and I question your line, but why don't you go ahead and give it anyway?
question my line. Every book except DraftKings has my line right now
Then why is it like that?
because DraftKings is just always off. I'm telling you right now, they have. I don't know why. I'm literally looking at 25 books or so.
Hmm.
Not one of them is at 4.5 besides DraftKings. They're the single book with a 4.5.
Okay, well, give it out then, because
Bring
it's
it up.
my first like because of the timing.
Yeah, and I don't care if at 4.5, I still like it. So we'll get there
Two,
too.
two, actually. This is it, Matt.
You
Matt,
can bet it at DraftKings. I don't care.
I'll let you continue, and I won't step on you. My first instinct to seeing this was this is a fucking joke.
I literally am going to laugh right now at this line. This is awesome. I love this bet. Dylan Gabriel announced as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Okay.
Let me just Google him real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dylan Gabriel. All you need to Google him. Starting quarterback, 4 years at Oregon. Great college quarterback. Great. That's exactly what he is, a college football quarterback. He is a backup quarterback in this league. And I can already hear the people. Well, Matt, I hear it already. You played Jackson Dot last week. It said, oh, money line. They played the Chargers, and the Chargers are better than Minnesota. Yada yada yada. You're goddamn right. I did. And listen, Russ and Flacco are both trash. You could make a lot of similarity comparisons, but the difference is I also like Jackson Dart as my favorite quarterback coming into this draft into the league this year through the draft. And this guy, I just said, is a backup quarterback at the very best. Now, did Cleveland need to do something? Yes. Will this spark them a little bit to not see Joe Flacco throw swing passes to his running back? Yes. So that's fine and all. But this is hilarious. This is hilarious. We have the Minnesota Vikings who have been in the UK for a week and a half, and this is a 9:30 a.m. game over in England or London, right? So yes, they were in Ireland to London, so that was their short flight. Where Cleveland is going to come off the jet lag, coming over, adjusting to the time. right?
quarterback.
So advantage Minnesota. Oh, by the way, best bet is the Minnesota Vikings minus 3.5. If I haven't made that clear enough without
Oh,
saying it.
thank you.
The other thing is, um, we're talking about a rookie quarterback going against a Brian Flores defense. That is an absolute disaster spot. Kevin Stefanski, you're better than this. You have to know better than this. This game, you have to stick with Flacco and take your lumps in it. Now you're going to a kid that you drafted in the 5th round who is a good college quarterback. Disaster for the Cleveland Browns this Sunday. I don't even think Minnesota is going to score that much. I understand that they have Carson Wentz against arguably the best defense in football.
At least they
That's
battled.
fine. What's that?
At least they battled last week.
They battle back.
Yep.
And they'll be fine in this game. They will score enough points. I can promise you this. Has Cleveland's got to like 17, 16, 13, 10. Like they can't score. And I know that they replaced the quarterback from Flacco, but this is a problem. This Minnesota defense is too good to do this against, and Brian Flores is too good of a coach defensively to do this. This is a terrible spot to make this change. Even if you could argue it had to happen, fine, it had to happen, but you're going to get your asses kicked in this game. I don't expect Cleveland's offense to do anything. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If the Vikings score 10 points, I expect to cover this number. That's what I'm telling you. I really cannot believe that they are doing this in this game.
Make you worried if you're that confident. Sometimes I'm that way.
Now, I thought this line was wrong to begin with Flacco, and now, like, oh my God,
36.5 point total, by the way.
Minnesota is the 3rd best defense in football right now against the pass. They're 7th overall in total yards. They blitz like maniacs. The scheme is crazy with Flores. He dominates rookie quarterbacks historically. But yeah, let's throw a 5th-round pick out there and go against one of the best defenses in football. Like the Vikings are very good defensively. And I just think, like, I'm sorry, this is a terrible matchup for Gabriel to have his first NFL start. I actually feel bad for the kid. I think he's going to get crushed.
Yeah.
Give me
Not
the
to
Vikings minus 3.5. This line is awesome.
Not to mention, I just don't see the Vikings going 0-2 in Europe. Like I don't.
No, I don't think
They're
so
gonna
either.
split it.
And I just don't see this. Cleveland's defense will let them hang around. I'm not here to say Minnesota's going to go drop 30. They're not.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game to start, and then Flores is just going to figure out Gabriel like by the 3rd quarter, and they're
Flores already
on the
figured
way.
out Gabriel, and they just announced him as the starter. I don't even think they
Yeah.
blink twice about this. I'm serious when I say this. He was all awful in the preseason too. Like it is what it is. Like travel disadvantage. Brian Flores against the rookie quarterback. Like I don't need to go very beyond that, to be totally honest with you. I know all Cleveland's stats defensively are great. I think Gabriel's going to turn the ball over. Where does he turn the ball over in the field? In his own territory? You better have a big Quinshon Junkins game if they're going to cover this number. That's what I'm going to say.
All Minnesota do is just like dominate time of possession against the Cleveland defense, wear them out, and Minnesota will just run away with it a little bit.
Yep.
That's
like
all.
it. 9:30 in the morning, best bet. I'm going to be buying pumpkins for the outside of the house, screaming in the middle of the place. Can't wait. Gonna have to go a little earlier.
Pumpkin Sunday.
Pumpkin Sunday.
I'll be coming back from a wedding all banged up, probably. So
swearing in the middle of Russo's little farm market. Great.
Yay. Yeah, we gotta get pumpkins too. Shit. I forgot.
Yeah, it's already October, dude. This is what happens. It's like,
oh, dude. I went into a local grocery store last week, 2 weeks ago, Matt. September 20 something. Fucking nutcrackers posted on the wall.
It's getting out of control.
Nutcrackers, Matt. Nutcrackers.
It's getting out of control.
There's Halloween candy in aisle fucking 12, and I'm looking up and I'm seeing mistletoe and the green Christmas shit and nutcracker stickers on the walls on September 26th.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. Hey, are you a candy corn guy?
No.
No.
Fuck
I
out.
didn't think you'd be a candy corn guy.
No.
Too manly to be a candy corn guy.
Give me the peanut butter cup.
Yeah. Give me the Twix, Reese's. Yeah, and
But the
good
Christmas
stuff.
stuff on September 26th, like, stop. Stop it.
Listen, there's stocking stuffers to be
Oh,
had.
we gotta get the people all ready for Christmas and in the spending mindset. Like, go
Very
fuck
important.
yourself.
Lock in, baby.
Like,
It's
that's just
important.
corporations giving you the middle finger because they think you're a dumbass. That's what that means.
Do you know how many people are already buying Christmas
Infuriate
stuff?
me.
Do you know how many people are already buying Christmas stuff?
Zero.
No. Wrong. Wrong. No way.
Why,
No
you think
way.
people buying Christmas shit already?
100%.
Really? Like
Yeah.
presents or decorations or
Everything.
accoutrement?
Getting ready for it. You gotta prepare a season ahead. 100%.
God, it's so annoying. So annoying. All right. Well, whatever. Let's just recap the likes. My
Yeah.
likes on the fly today. First leg was Vikings -3.5, Colts -6.5, Jets +2.5, and pivot to Arizona -7.5. That was fun. Giants +2.5, Broncos +4.5, Seattle -3, Jaguars +3.5 for you, Matt. A lot of dogs for you. Uh,
Yeah.
best
Give me
bet
the
for me,
dogs.
back in the Bills -8.5 over the Patriots on Sunday Night Football, and Minnesota for you as your best bet -3.5. Subscribe, follow at Better In Laws, YouTube, Spotify. Help us out. We help you out, or at least we try to. And we'll do it again next week. Goodbye,
Love it.
everybody.